Hello there, boys and girls, and welcome to day 16 of the MBD Month of Mindset Challenge. Today is all about declutter. So yesterday we were talking about remove, and remove is removing the things that take up your mental energy. Declutter is more about getting those physical things that clutter up your workspace, whether that is a physical desk like this, which is clearly in need of a declutter, or a desktop on a computer which has too many icons on it. This can just be about other things that attract and take away your attention. I read a great book called All That Remains by a bunch of guys called the Minimalists a few years back now. And minimalism was something that I thought I could actually possibly get my teeth into, in the fact that it was about having less but experiencing more. So appreciating the things that you have more because there are less things. And it's not the world's most mind-bending concept, really. If we think about how much we do appreciate things, we appreciate the things that are rare. We appreciate things when there's not as much going on. We don't tend to appreciate things as much when there is a lot. So you might have 50 outfits in your wardrobe and appreciate maybe 3 of them. Whereas you could cut that down to like 5 or 6 outfits that you really love to wear, and you'd probably get much more appreciation and out of the ones that you have. And this is the idea of declutter. Yes, there's the concept of the whole clean desk, clean mind. I don't know what on earth this desk says about my mind. That's not one that actually tends to work for me so much, but I'm not, again, with the month of mindset, it's about what can work for other people, and it's about curiosity. So give it a try, clean up that workspace and see how it makes you feel. Now, the one thing that's a little bit difficult about the declutter is it's a little bit of a slingshot. If you're not familiar with my work, a slingshot is something where you pull it back and you fire it forward, but you have to put the effort in first. A declutter can be a little bit like that, and it can be a bit off-putting because sometimes to get to the point of less mess, we have to go through the period of more mess, and that can be very, very uncomfortable. But it is a great analogy for anything that we have to achieve in life where things get more difficult before they get better. Like trying to build our muscles, trying to work out, we have to kind of push through certain barriers before we get to a certain place. Trying to get better at any skill is all about actually sometimes things getting a little bit worse before they get better, or us having to put ourselves in a position where we feel vulnerable before we get better. So if that is the reason that you don't want to do this, then let's just examine that for a second and think, maybe, actually, should we just look and focus on the end result on this? Because if we focus on that initial period of pain, then it's going to make us a bit apprehensive and make us want to run away from it. But if you see in your mind that clean workspace or that clean kitchen, if you look ahead and see that coming, that wardrobe where it's easier to find your clothes, then that's what we're going to try and move towards here. And that's the purpose of declutter. Less things dragging your attention, thinking that needs to be done, that needs to be done, that needs to be done, that needs to be done. If you don't think like that, you've probably already got this nailed. But if you find that those things are clawing for your attention over the course of the day, just having a good old declutter could give you that space back up here. So that's it. We're back tomorrow with, I can't remember what. I think it's the task tomorrow. So we'll see you tomorrow.